Glad to be back. What a great weekend of music that was. And we are happy to be here in the studio with Hope Griffin today.
Hey, how's it going?
It is great. And Eric Congdon as well. So we're going to jump right into some live music from Hope. I'm going to turn it over to her.
Coming home from the sea, full of fishes and merry old men. They've been gone for a while and they're all full of smiles, 'cause they know just how lucky they've been. They will head to the bay for some catch of the day, warm food and love on their mind. They will sip on their ale and sing the tale. How great is a fisherman's life. And the lady will cry by the sailor bedside, 'cause the ocean is their only friend. The sailors will serve their whiskey tonight, 'cause by morning drinking lucky they've been. Oh, if we all could be lucky as them.
That's Hope Griffin and Eric Congdon live in the WPVM studios. And we are so happy to have you all performing for us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Let me make sure all your mics are nice and loud so we can hear you all. Very cool. So I like that. It's kind of like a sea shanty.
It is a sea shanty, yes.
And was that 3/4 time?
Yep.
Doesn't that kind of have that kind of like
On the boat.
that feeling? The sway of the waves?
For sure.
Those are great lyrics and
Thank you.
a beautiful sound that you two have made together.
Thank you.
Great sound altogether. So what local shows do you have coming up?
So we have a big show at ISIS coming up on July 31st. It's a Wednesday night. We're opening for Mink's Miracle Medicine. And it's actually going to be a pretty unique trio situation. I got Eric with me, and then Paul McIntyre, who's an excellent violinist, will also be joining us, and we'll be combining some originals of mine, one of the ones you just heard, and then also Eric's originals to make an acoustic fusion of amazingness. So
Cool.
Eric is a talented songwriter himself, and we both kind of do our own things on the side, but we've kind of created a little acoustic fun project here, and we're happy to showcase it. So it's going to be a unique show for sure.
Awesome. ISIS in West Asheville.
Yes.
Very cool. So could you play for us another one of your original songs?
Yeah, actually, we're going to do one of Eric's, showcasing one of his.
all right,
Let's talk
good.
about you a little, Eric. What's the song we're doing?
Well, this is a song of mine. It's a new song. I actually haven't released it yet. It's not out there yet. So this is a little preview, but this is a song called Haunted Midnight Train. And it's just about, it's just about missing something.
All right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. There's a echo in the mountains. Is it clouds or steam? Living in the moonlight. Is this real or a dream? There's a rumbling in the valley, like some lost
Griffin and Eric Congdon live in the WPVM studio. Y'all tune in to Asheville Local Live, WPVM 103.7 FM Asheville. I'm so digging y'all music.
Thank you.
That one felt like a train.
It did.
Thanks, man.
Glad they're sounding all like they should. A shanty, a train ride.
I like that. I don't know what it is. There's something that's like really feeling to me right now.
That's
about
awesome.
What y'all are bringing to the show.
Well, you know what? Music really should be, try to be evocative. And you try to, if music can create pictures in your mind, you know what? It's
Right.
doing its job, right?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that's a good image there. Like a lot I noticed as we were combining our superpowers that a lot of our songs are very nature themed and very have a lot of imagery, and so I was like, oh, this is gonna work really well to kind of, it'll be really cool to blend them to just give a different story for different I noticed our songwriting is very very
it's
similar.
a good blend
Yeah.
of like ideas and concepts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of fun listening to your music.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
thank
It's taking me
you.
places.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
We hope everyone will come. It'll be unique, definitely.
That's
a good
right.
blend.
That's at Isis Music Hall.
Yes.
And the date was the 27th.
July 31st.
31st, sorry.
The 31st, yep. And it's it starts at 7. It's upstairs in the lounge, and tickets are on sale now, which you can find on that website and also on my website, everywhere.
What's your website?
HopeGriffinMusic.com.
And there's an Isis Music Hall.
ISICMusicHall.com, yep. It is on, they're all available and open now. They're ready. Go purchase them.
So, how long have you two been playing together?
Actually, not even maybe a year. I mean, he has been in the music scene for many moons, and
Actually,
and then
the truth is, I just noticed Hope was just playing around a lot, just working hard and jamming out and doing her thing. And I just checked her out, and I was like, oh, she sounds really good. And then one time I just crashed her gig unannounced and said, hey, I want to jam.
With the guitar?
Yep.
And it was cool. So
Yeah, it was a good vibe, and we were like, hey, there's something here, and so then I invited him to a few my shows as like my trio mate, and then we decided to kind of do this little acoustic thing, and I was like, let's do this, it'll be cool. So it ended up being really nice.
I like
Good
how you
blend.
said superpowers combined.
Superpowers combined. It's gonna be good. Actually, he is a multi-instrumentalist too, so you'll be hearing some mando at the show, and
plus violin.
plus
from
the
Paul
violin from
McIntyre.
Paul.
And Paul's an excellent violin player. No
Yeah.
joke. And have you seen Paul play around? He's been playing around the
No.
Asheville scene for a little bit now.
I haven't. I've seen Hope
Yeah.
play with another.
Yes, so I
cello
normally
player.
play with the cellist. Yes, she is with child and is about to have a baby, so she's on leave now. But yeah, she'll be back soon.
She's on Hope Griffin leave.
She's on Hope Griffin leave as of yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, as of yesterday. But no, the cool thing about it, I was really super excited to have both of these guys with me on the show because they're both powerhouses. They're both really talented, and it's nice to do something different with. We're gonna be doing some songs like the one Eric just played is not recorded. We'll be doing some stuff of mine that's not recorded, and introducing some of my older songs but in a new way that you won't be able to hear on the album. So we'll have some really cool improv sections where you would only hear it that way once because it's happening in the moment. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
exciting.
for sure.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a cool experience in that way. Very very visceral, I should say. It's a good word.
That's a nice place to watch music too.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
sounding
good
room.
listening room
Good sounding room.
Very comfortable too.
for sure.
Well, that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. Sounds like a nice intimate show, but
Mhm.
y'all are gonna get a little bit wild on your instrumentation.
Yeah.
and-
That's right. It's like good songs, but we still have some fun and jam out too.
Exactly, we
And
get to
stretch
jam a
things out
little.
when we feel like it. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's not gonna be, there'll be a little bit of structure, a little bit of not. So it'll be fun to just like let loose a little and let it sound different than it normally would.
And original music.
Yes, all originals. All
That is
original
so
music.
cool.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Isis Music Hall on the 31st.
Yes, come see us.
Yeah, very cool. So as original artists,
Mhm.
do you have by the way, do you have a website, Eric?
Yeah, you can go to ericcondon.com.
Okay. Well, and then what was yours again?
HopeGriffinMusic.com.
So that's where folks can see both artists for their original solo and band work.
Mhm.
But then together, you've been together for less than a year.
Mhm.
You sound great. Your harmonies are really rich and beautiful. Two people playing together, adding the third member in there.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be an awesome sound. Is this the first time the trio has played together?
We played a couple of times, warming up. I feel like
Yeah.
warming us up. But this is going to be our first all original show,
Okay.
and yeah, it's one where it's like intentionally kind of not just like a jam, but
That's right.
you know, set up.
I want to give a shout out to Christine on the scene.
Yes,
Christine on the
Christine.
scene. What's up, girl?
She's blowing
what
up
up,
the
girly
phone.
girl? You're the best.
She posted a video of your show. Was it
She
yesterday?
did. She came to Point Lookout, and I saw her, and she was all excited. She's going to be at that show. She told me.
I think
Personally.
She has like a clone or a twin.
She
She gets
To
must.
cover all these places she's getting.
How is
to.
she in all those places at one
It's like
time?
that movie,
Okay.
The Prestige. She's got like a secret twin.
Right. She does, man. She's there. She's supporting local music hardcore. We love her.
Yeah, we love Christine. There's so many cool people that make this music community together.
Yeah, man. I agree.
It's a real honor to have you both in here
Yeah.
because I'm not too familiar with either of your careers
Mhm.
so far, and but it's great to have you in so I can get exposed firsthand and just hear two more artists that are part of the world-class Asheville music scene.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I want to squeeze as much live music out of both of you while I have you here in the studio today and
Okay.
share that with our audience.
Mhm.
Our pleasure.
Right on. I just want to remind folks that they're listening to Asheville Local Live on WPVM 103.7 FM and live in studio with Hope Griffin and Eric Congdon. And they're going to be playing on the 31st of July at ISIS Music Hall. And you can find tickets for that at hopegriffinmusic.com.
Yes.
I'm trying to cross all my...
And ISISmusichall.com. They're on sale now.
Heck yeah.
We'll be playing with this band called Mink's Miracle Medicine, which is an out-of-town band. So they're also, you can also check them out on the ISIS Music Hall website and see who will be joining us that evening.
That's awesome. Are you so did they when you host an out of town band
Mhm.
like that, did they reach out to you?
I got the booking through Red River Booking, and they reached out for an artist on the roster that of similar sound, and that's how I got introduced and hooked up with the show.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing maybe a similar sound to what I'm doing. I've listened to a couple of their videos. So yeah, you can find their description. I think they're out of, I don't want to get it wrong. West Virginia or Virginia, something like that.
Virginia.
Virginia, that's it. Yeah. And yeah, they're also, I believe, like a folky band, and they are from out of town, so we're gonna start it off and then let them put the icing on top.
Okay, cool. Well, let's if you wouldn't mind sharing some more of your original music with us, I'm gonna turn over the microphone to you.
Thanks for having us, Drew.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for coming.
I'm going to play a song of mine called Desert Road. And this is a song that's kind of, I like to call it my Walking Dead tune. It's just a little ominous, but I was really excited to do this with Eric because the first time we played it together, he put this little Spanish twist on it, and so I was like, we're doing this, let's do it. It's about a guy wandering in the desert, wondering where home is. time go by from where I came. Afraid to find you and feel nothing but the same. And the sun burns and the wind blows. You should hold my hand as long as you can love. 'Cause once I'm gone, that's all you can count on. Is there a place I once called home? 'Cause I don't remember anymore. Doesn't matter, shouldn't matter. You should hold my hand as long as you can love. 'Cause once I'm gone, that's all you can count on. You should hold my hand as long as can love. 'Cause I'll be gone, that's all you ever count on.
That's Hope Griffin and Eric Congdon live in the studio.
Yeah, man.
They'll make a beautiful sound together.
Thank you. You had fun.
Yeah, we're having fun with you. Got a little asthma attack there. while
Oh
you were
goodness,
singing,
don't
so
do that. Don't do that.
Glad I carry that thing with me.
Me too.
People don't know that. But so on the 31st, the show at
Yes.
Texas Music Hall, Hope Griffin, Eric Congdon, and your
Paul
friend-
McIntyre, yeah. He is a killer violinist. He is worth coming to see. He's got also amazing intuitive instincts like this guy. So
It's
two of
gonna
those
be-
on stage is like
It's just
amazing.
going to be a very nice, a lot of variety in music, and you're going to hear a lot of different sounds, both from our trio and the band after us. It's going to a very, very nice evening of music. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I would say so, because you all are great musicians, great artists, very evocative. I like
Yeah,
what you said.
evocative, visceral.
But
Okay.
how did you learn to sing like that? Where did you take formal lessons or something?
Well, I tell people I was singing when I came out with Mama, but I did go to Carson Newman for I did my undergrad in classical voice, so I was doing opera for 4 years. I got a bachelor's in doing that, and then I decided that I wanted to write my own stuff and sing my own way. So I always say people that act should study Shakespeare, and people that are singing they study classical. So now I sing how I want to sing. But yeah, I do have some formal training. for
I
sure.
could tell. It sounds great.
Thank you.
And then I like some of the. There seems to have a little bit of like an Irish melodic kind of.
My voice is very
nuances.
lyrical, yeah. So it's like one of those. I've been likened to like Sarah McLachlan
You have a
or.
very lilting quality to your voice.
Right.
That's one of the
That's
things
a
I
good
like
word,
about
yeah.
it. It kind of just really flows along and lilts along and has that's how very melodic.
Right, melodic and lyric. Yeah. Mhm.
Who are some of your influences, just particular to the vocal side of your artistry?
Ooh, Eva Cassidy for sure. Joni Mitchell. I love Sarah
Mm.
McLachlan and the way she flits her voice. Nora Jones. All those. I mean, they had a real grasp on their vocal ability and their quality, and they used the music to suit their vocal timbre, what they were able to do. So I feel like I listen to a lot of those vocalists. Barbara Streisand is a huge one. She's an excellent singer, and she also has a lot of control. So I used to sing her songs, or I would say lip sync her songs with a hairbrush when I was younger on vinyl into the record player. She was a very
Oh, Spirit's passing the mic to me because I too am a fan.
oh
of Barbra
girl, I love
Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
And I will often break out into Barbara
I
at
love her.
home.
That's so
whatever.
awesome. We must
Yeah.
be
We're kindred there.
spirits.
We're
yeah.
kindred there. And I like how you talked about too how each artist did the music that suited their unique voice, you
Yes.
know? And that's so important in music to be able to figure out what you're good at, what you
Mhm.
like to do, and then suit it to you. So
Yeah, exactly.
cheers on that. And
Yeah.
you guys both have that down. So
Thank you.
yeah, that's a great quality and very inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. A lot of those female artists that have, you can tell those that know their voice really well and like have chosen songs, even in cover songs I do, that, the ones I know that I can do or not do, or, even when I'm doing something like a Stevie Nicks song, which is not my vocal timbre at all, I'm going to do it the Hope G way, but it's gonna be, it's
Right?
still going to be delivered, but it's not going to be,
Yeah, no.
don't expect Stevie Nicks when I sing it. It's just not going to happen.
Totally. I get that. That's the smart thing to do.
Right.
And it takes time sometimes to figure out, like, okay, well, maybe that's not the
Yeah.
song for me, but to twist it and make it
Yeah.
your own.
Mhm.
I think
Exactly.
if you're going to do a cover, like, you might as well
Mhm.
really do it the way you do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do
So.
some-
I think
Awesome,
you do
y'all.
that, Nicole.
You think I do that?
I do.
I think you do that, Spirit. Thank you.
I say I'm a vocal chameleon, and I end up sounding
Yeah.
like the artist that I'm covering.
You're right.
I
And
can't do that. If you're expecting Roy Orbison, just forget it. It's not gonna happen. I can't
Right,
sing
I
that.
mean-
just-
I mean,
just
sometimes, like, I do
listen.
blues and I can get gritty if I need to, but it's gonna be Hope getting gritty in a gritty song. It's not gonna be like me trying to be. There's what song did I sing? Oh, I think it was I cover "Kiss Me" by 6 Minutes Another Richer,
Uh-huh.
and I did this song one time, and this guy came up and he's like, "Why did you do that song so high?" So like he was very concerned about the key, and I was like, "Cause that's that's the voice, like
Right.
that's the key." I'm like, yeah. So most of the time you don't get that, but sometimes they're like, "Why didn't you do it exactly the way?" Because I'm not Johnny Cash, and I don't sing that low,
Yeah.
But I still cover Johnny Cash. I just am not in his stratosphere of bass. That's for sure.
It's very cool. It's Nicole. What did you call me one time about
I heard a term, and it's an actual term that I heard from a vocal teacher when I was taking vocal lessons from Nancy Simmons. Shout out to Nancy. But she said that vocal schizophrenia is an actual thing,
Really?
which is like
So that
I
means
guess
you
being
just
a
like
vocal
become the
right. You
person-
just you don't know who you are vocally.
right.
And I've been told, like
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
yeah, like your vocal style should emulate kind of your speaking voice in
Mhm.
a way. I don't know. That's one
know
person's
if it
perspective,
matches, yeah.
but yeah,
Maybe.
but that's what I've heard. Vocal schizophrenia.
Huh.
I don't have it. I can't.
I'm gonna go Google that
tried.
after this. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go look it
I have
up.
not Googled it, but yeah, you can fill me in on all the details.
Yes.
I do like doing impersonations.
Right? So it
Oh.
builds up your
I
impersonation
have
skill.
vocal
Maybe that's it.
aquaphobia.
Maybe that's what. What's that?
I don't like to sing underwater.
Oh, okay. I sing underwater. Sorry, I sing underwater, but that's where I sound best, I think, underwater.
In the
In the
shower.
pool.
That's
In
where
the
the
pool. In the hot tub.
that's where the purest tone is.
Yes.
Full of reverb.
Again, that might only could record that. That's my next tune, actually. That's the next ISIS show, guys. Is going to be underwater singing with Eric Congdon.
Well, folks,
Oh,
I saw
God.
Jason Momoa in Aquaman. I'm very inspired.
I know. He's a bomb. He's a
No,
babe.
Actually, I am.
This is WPVM 103.7 FM Asheville. We're chilling with Hope Griffin and Eric Congdon in the studio, who have a show at Isis Music Hall on the 31st. And can we get one more song on you? You know,
Yes.
I'm asking for more.
Totally. No, that's okay. We were prepared. I was
Awesome.
prepared. Eric, let's do another one of your tunes. I think they would like to hear it. Tell us about this one. What's this one?
Well, this is actually a pretty old song of mine. I wrote this back in 2005. My family's from Hendersonville, but I was living out in California, and I moved back here to Carolina in 1995. And where I moved initially was right down by the Green River. And I don't know. This is just a song about life, but it's called Green River. Welcome home, my prodigal son.
Hope Griffin and Eric Congdon live in the studio. What a bittersweet and beautiful song.
Thank you.
Wow. What was that lyric? It breaks my heart. This.
To
Breaks
think
my
this
heart
won't
to
be
sing,
seen.
to think it won't be seen.
Oh my goodness, that one got me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nature themed. We did the desert, we did the river, we did, what else we did the sea.
Yeah.
We did all they are, I'm saying they're all
The
the,
haunted train was in the mountains.
yeah, we're in the mountain, yeah, we've done a lot of nature.
Well, you know, but that's
Mountain lovers.
that's the inspirational thing about being in North Carolina.
Yeah.
We have all
Yeah.
these things in Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just, especially living here in the mountains, it's very inspiring. I mean, a lot of these songs, I think I can speak for both of us. You know, we both like to go hiking.
Mm-hmm.
I know I was inspired by the mountains and the waterfalls and the rivers and the
Mhm.
trees. I mean, it's a
And the sunshine.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Mhm.
for sure.
It's
So
true.
it's all part of being here, you know.
Yeah, I have songs about like there's birds. I want to own a whippoorwill, and like I didn't realize till after I had put a few of them on a couple albums. I was like, wow, I am. I don't think I realized till after. I was like, I guess I am. I'm pretty inspired. Like this is all there's nature like running through all these tunes, and I think yeah, that definitely inspires me for sure.
Yeah, that's great. Because the sensitivity to this beautiful area is what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
We've done some hiking lately. I found a couple of pounds of chanterelles the other day, and I brought them home.
Ooh.
And then
Did you cook them up?
Yeah, I cooked them up, and then I mixed them with some noodles, leftovers.
I wish I was better at that. I have a friend who's like crazy good at mushroom identification and like this one's medicinal, this one I'm like I need to they have classes, I need to take one, but yeah.
Me too.
I need to be better.
I know some folks like that's all they do.
I know,
It's
they're so
forage.
good. Yes, I know. There's some ladies in my book club. Nerd alert, I'm in a book club, y'all. They are mushroom fanatics and they're like they teach classes and they grow them and they are like this one's for this one's for this one's poisonous, don't touch it, you know, like so yeah, it's definitely a skill of mine I would like to actually it's not a skill of mine, it's something I would like to be better at. I would like to get skills in this area.
There's like we live out in unincorporated McDowell. We live like kind of rural in
Yeah.
McDowell County, and there's this mountain that our landlord owned, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and he put a little house on it that we rent, and when it rains, it's washed out a significant part of the mountain
Mm-hmm.
right by the road. So there's like a 6 or 7 foot deep divot up on the trail. And one day I was walking our dog up the little trail, and I noticed there's these little salamanders that were living in that little
Mhm.
culvert, that little natural culvert there, right in the water. And then the neighbor, he kind of, I don't know, he kind of demolished the little natural bridge that it made. I mean, I can understand why, because underneath it was flowing water.
Mm-hmm.
So he took out all that, and I felt so bad, like, oh no, those little salamanders. But winter went by, and then I've been walking the dog, and lo and behold, they're back. So
Yay.
the resilience of nature, the beauty of nature, like Neil Young says, after all, nature should be preserved like a monument from danger.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And there's a lot of beautiful music. I like
Thank
that.
you.
You all really did evoke a lot of feelings of being there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a lot of depth in your lyrics that deserve multiple listens and letting the meaning of those evolve for every individual listener. It's been a real honor to have you both here.
Yes.
Thank
We're
you
so
for having
happy to
us. It's
have
really been a
us,
pleasure.
yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh, can I ask a couple questions more?
Yeah, please.
If you all have time?
Go ahead.
Who are some of your guitar influences?
Well, numero uno is Jimmy Page, and but other than him, you know, guys like Tommy Emmanuel,
Oh,
Chet
he's
Atkins,
amazing.
Jimi Hendrix, you know, just Santana. I just finally, for the first time last year, I finally saw Jeff Beck. He was absolutely one of my favorites, and he was beyond tremendous. You know, on the acoustic side, John Fahey, Leo Kottke, you know, guys like that. Even it's pretty spread out. I like to try to play in all the different styles and approaches and do this and that. So there's just so many guitar. John McLaughlin.
Mm-hmm.
Your styles really complement one another. Who are
I
some
agree.
Who are some of your guitar influences?
Oh gosh. Tommy Emmanuel for sure. We share that. Man, I don't know. I'm really good at the vocal question, but the guitar question is definitely an air question. I do. I mean, I grew up on like classical guitar.
Oh, yeah?
I
Yeah,
think
classical
you're a great-
music
I
in
think
general.
you're a great guitar player.
Oh,
myself.
thank
I think you play
you.
really well, which is the reason I like playing with you. You play really good guitar. So.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
solid.
I always thought, like, I mean, vocally, I mean, I was singing since I was a kid, and I've always thought that my guitar playing had to catch up, you know, because I didn't really start playing guitar until I was 17, and I took it to college, and it was one of those instruments that I learned really organically, so it wasn't, I didn't get formal lesson. I mean, it took from friend here and friend there, and then I was writing music, and as my guitar playing evolved, my songs naturally evolved because it was,
cool.
I just got more, you know.
See, I'm kind of the opposite of you. See, I played guitar first.
So your vocals
And
got
but I was not a good singer.
Okay.
You're great now.
Yes, you are
Thank
good.
you, but it took a long time for me to kind of find, you know, my voice and, you know, how to deliver it like in a comfortable way. And, you know, it's just, but it took a long time, so.
Yeah, I can see why you know, vocalists and guitarists.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly opposite.
Were
Yeah.
you able to nurture that kind of weathered sound in your tone, or is that something that just had to come with time?
That came with time.
Okay.
That wasn't there for a long time, and I don't know. It's just like I say, it just took a while to kind of find its. The
yeah,
funny
you've
thing
got
is,
this like inharmonic way about the way you play. Like it's just everything is. I don't know. I like the way it comes. It's always complimented my music when we've played together. It's always been like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, man. Like when we play. So, you know, you play with a bunch of different people a lot when you're not, you know, when you're just kind of having subs. But every
Well, you
time
know-
we've played together, I've been like, that was,
Well, you know, so much of it, as you guys know too, it's just, you know, listening to the other person.
yeah.
You know, listening to who you're playing with, and it just, you know, you can
Catch the vibe.
If you listen enough, you can, you know, you just catch their vibe. You see what they're
For
trying to do, and you know, it makes you think a certain way. Like I'm going to go down this path. I think they're
Mhm.
wanting this, and you know, but listening is
Yeah.
the key to music. You know,
Intuitive.
it's just,
That's
yeah,
the kind of show it's going to be. Very intuitive.
And that
That's
show
it.
is at Isis Music Hall on the 31st of this month.
Yeah.
And tickets can be found at hopegriffinmusic.com and isismusichall.com.
Mm-hmm. You got it right. Yay. They're on sale now.
And if you have been tuning into the Facebook page, feel free to share it if you'd like. These great musicians just performed at the WPVM studio. Thank you, Hope Griffin.
Thank you, Spiro.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Eric
it.
Thank you
Congdon.
so much again for having us. Really, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure is all ours, folks. You listen to WPVM, and we're gonna jump into some more local music here. This is gonna be from the Secret B-Sides. This is their tune, Let's Go.
Good old Robin.
That was
All right.
fun. Thank you
Yeah,
so
thanks,
much.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Y'all rocked it. That was beautiful
Thank
music.
you.